Good morning. Welcome. Here's the life. If this is your first time visiting, good day. Good job. If you're returning, you should be liking. You should be subscribing. All right. It's currently, oh my goodness, the sun. About 38 degrees in the great state of Georgia. And I do have a hoodie on, but as you can see on the legs, I'm also wearing shorts. That's what I do. I'm from South Jackson, Mississippi. We wear hoodies and shorts in the winter. Hang on for a second, I almost forgot. I need to take this hoodie off, show you guys. It's November 1st, 2019, which means it's officially No Shave November. So if you're unaware or never heard of No Shave November, it's a month where men and women, if you want, refrain from shaving facial and body hair in order to support cancer awareness. If you want to participate, what you would normally do is all of the money that you would normally spend on shaving, face, back, armpits, whatever, you take that, you give it to your favorite cancer awareness organization. You give it to your favorite cancer awareness organization in order to support. So with me, I shave my face weekly and back sometimes. But yeah, I'm taking that money, I'm giving it to the American Cancer Society, which is a great organization. I know that the money's going to the right place. This year, I plan to stay true to the entire thing. Honestly, last year, I forgot to close my door. Last year I had to stop early because my face was getting out of control. And people were starting to raise questions, thinking I was going homeless and thought I was getting divorced and losing my job. But this year, I'm staying true to the game. Let me put this hat back on because I'm bald and it's cold. I'm gonna try to go all the way. The whole 30, 31, 30, how many days in November? However many days in November, I'm doing all of them. Forget what you heard. So, I'm getting in my morning walk. I exercise at night, but I walk in the day. Walking is not exercise for me because it doesn't really raise my heart rate. But I walk to, number one, be nosy in my neighborhood and see who's doing what, who's selling their homes. And number two, it's a great way to clear your head. It's awesome, especially in Georgia where it's a lot of mountains. You can always get somewhere and find great places to walk. They really make the city and its surrounding areas accessible to people who like to get out and become active. Like now, look, we got a lot of construction going on. They're building a new phase in our neighborhood. So it's noisy. A lot of la cucarachas and a lot of my essays putting in that work. They drink a lot of them brewskis too. But they put that house up in about 3 days from scratch. You gotta admire that. So this morning, my wife watches the news a lot. I do sometimes, but interesting segments will catch my eye. And they had a segment on about what's something called a F.I.R.E movement, which is financial independence, retire early. It's somewhere millennials who are just not realizing that they earn more than their parents, or deciding to save as much as they can within a few years and move to freaking Indonesia or the Philippines and just retire in their late 30s, early 40s. My wife, she's on that. I ain't really messing with that. First off, I like what I do. I work in healthcare. I like my work. It's meaningful work. I make a decent income. I make, 90s right now, and potentially by the end time this year is over with, I'll be in the 6-figure range. But I'm not trying to retire early. I mean, if ever, I'll always be doing something. I don't know if I ever want to retire. My wife hates when I say that, but that's kind of how I feel right now. Of course, ask me again in 5 years, we'll see where the hell I am. But now, whatever. I like what I do. I like who I am when I do it. I like the excitement. Even the people with attitudes, I don't mind them. I know when you're hurt, when you're sick, I can deal with a few curse words. But where we gonna move to? What you wanna, wife? What you wanna move to? I don't know, South Korea for a year. You want us to go to? I don't know, what other places that where rent is cheap? Somewhere in Asia. Go to Vietnam and just stay there for the rest of our lives. I'm not feeling that. I'm a big black man. I need to be in the South. Now, that being said, I do completely and wholeheartedly believe in financial independence. I do believe you need to grab your finances in the chokehold and strangle them as hard as you can. You have to strap it down and cut out the spending, because number one, you are going to need extra money as you get older. As you age, you are going to have to spend more in order to take care of yourself, and you're going to earn less. So you have to earn in your prime as much as you can and save as much as you can. Also, you might want to give something to your children, your nephews, cousins, whoever you might like while you're young, or might help you out as you get older. You might want to leave them a stack or two to buy a car, pay rent, whatever someone might want money for. So it's always good to diversify. Have a large front door, small back door. Bring in as much as you can while you can. One big way in which I save is I work in healthcare, so I save a ton of money on clothes. I buy like 15 sets of scrubs, and that lasts me a few months, as opposed to having to buy suits and ties and dress up all the time. So tell me about a few ways that you like to save in the comments below. Also, I'm going to be doing some sit downs where I actually kind of explain my mindset, how I think about a lot of things, as far as us trying to achieve this balance in life. Me and my wife like to talk finances on a daily basis, unless we get heated at each other, which happens sometimes when you're talking about money. So we'll take a break for like a day or two, and then we're right back at it. Alright. So this is like the stretch. This is a steep hill. I'm about to walk up it. I'm about to traverse this hill. So I think this is a good place to cut it off. I'll try to post again in a couple days and actually have more of a structure to my page than just vlogs.